that was pretty impressive right from the outset.
That was impressive. In terms of the boys' mindset after last night, I can only speak from what I was feeling, but it was obviously a pretty devastating loss. And then, the 3 changes we had to make after that. So it took me a couple of hours this morning to get my head right. So I'm assuming a few of the boys were like that too, but there was absolutely no sign of anything other than they'd be preparing to play this game as we planned. So great mindset. First quarter was brilliant. Obviously a great team, the Eagles, so to keep chipping away at them like we did. Didn't have any major lapses in the game like last week. So I'm just really proud of the boys. To give the whole club a bit of makes it a little bit sweeter, from what happened last night, which is good.
Did you talk to the players on that subject before the game?
Yeah, I did. I got it out in the open. It's pretty much the first thing we spoke about, just to clear the air with it, because I'm sure the boys would have been thinking that. Wanted to make the 3 guys that came in feel really welcome, like they were wanted. And huge credit to those 3, especially Ira and Hewitt. The games they played were probably the 2 best games they played all year. So for them to not know that until 11 o'clock last night and to perform the way they did, outstanding.
At half time, did you discuss last week about keeping the foot down on the pedal?
Yeah, we referenced back to keeping the foot down on the pedal at every break.
Yep.
And keep doing what got us in that position in the first quarter. Again, I think our pressure at the ball and the body, the Eagles flick it around a fair bit, so they give you a chance if your pressure's on. So I thought the boys really brought that pressure, created a lot of turnovers for us. And it's exciting brand of footy to play when we play like that. So the boys executed the game plan perfectly today.
And 2 blokes out,
yeah.
How about what's the situation with him?
Whitey, I'm not sure. Something to do with his ankle. He told me then he'll play in a couple of weeks' time. Not sure exactly what that is. And Crack, I think, was a hamstring. Again, not sure how bad it was. For those guys to be out halfway through the second quarter, so the boys were down to 1 rotation. Again, to credit to the mindset and the attitude they brought for the whole day.
But your pressure the whole game
was
really impressive.
Was. You got guys like Robbie Young and Tommy Gray coming in. You watch them play in the reserves all year, knowing that they can't come up, knowing what they can do. So for them to save this for the most important time of year and to bring it out when it's crucial is good. I love it when the boys play with that pressure.
Good job, mate. Well done, bud.
Thank you.
Good job.
Chad, obviously a bit of time between now and the grand final, but for the team as a whole, it must be quite thrilling to get there, and for you personally, in your second year as coach.
Yeah, it is. Hasn't sunk in that it's a grand final in 2 weeks, but I want the boys to enjoy today, get around each other tonight and just enjoy it, because it's an exciting time, and who knows if you ever get this chance again. So we've obviously got the week off. By no means are we letting the foot off the pedal or anything like that, but I think it's important to enjoy moments like this and get around each other as a group.
Last Port Adelaide SANFL Grand Final was obviously 2014, but this side's probably quite a bit younger than the one that went out there. It must be pretty positive for a lot of those guys that they're able to do it.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, just the 2 young guys that came in today off no notice, and to perform like that, I think gives the whole group a lot of confidence, no matter who it is. If we play the way we speak about and play the Port Adelaide way, that you get the job done. So we'll have some selection challenges in a couple of weeks' time with the guys that are available now from last night. So there'll be some unlucky guys, I assume, but whoever takes the field in 2 weeks' time, if we play like we did today, we'll give ourselves a good chance.
You built it all off the first quarter, really. What did you see as being pretty integral to that taking place? Just
the pressure at the ball and the body, the way the forwards held it in the forward line. Just go with the easy possession, always rushing the possession, which puts the oppo under extreme heat and makes you panic, even at times when you don't have to, just because there's that implied pressure there. So that's the focus from the AFL right the way down. When we play like that, we win.
And a pretty vocal crowd as well, but get a bit of a turnout.
Yeah, thank you to those guys for rocking up. I'm sure a lot of them would have been a bit flat after last night, but it does make such a difference when you look behind the goals and you see that Magpie army. So if we can get 30,000 of them out in a couple of weeks' time, it does make a huge difference.
The foot was perhaps taken a little off the pedal in the second quarter. The Eagles seemed to fire up quite a bit. Is there anything you'll take from that quarter or a view from that?
They finished on top of the ladder and they did that for a reason, so we expected them to come at some stage. What was it, 3 goals to 2 or 4 goals to 3 in the second quarter, so they got a couple early, but I thought the boys fought it back pretty well.